let's take the governor off this thing. Let's go ahead and get this cover off with what? I think it's 2 or 3 8mm bolts. Went ahead, took the bolt out of the end of the crank, and let's go ahead and pull this off while it's still hot. Okay, I'm gonna go get a towel. Alrighty, now we're gonna go ahead and yank this. Why aren't you coming off? Wow. Holy pain in the butt. It was on there, I had to use some pressure. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pull this off while it's still very hot. Pull this off. This is also stuck too. This is just, ooh, look at that. There's bearings on here. That's actually really cool. So it's easier to pull or move around. There's bearings on the crank right here. Never seen that before. Might keep this for later research. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Pried this off and dropped it. Gonna go ahead and get this belt, move her out the way, and hopefully, ooh, it's all this stuff on the crank. It's preventing it from sliding off. There she goes. And we have a washer or spacer on the back, and there's a crank. Getting ready to go ahead and take off this side cover. We'll go ahead and take out the governor, and I think that's all we're gonna do for now. All right, well, this is the sign of not having the right socket. So I have to use a 1/2 inch impact with this little bitty socket because I don't have metric 3/4 inch sockets. So this is what we're gonna have to use. So go ahead and put that on there. I already saved y'all through the loosening part because, woo, that was a pain. Go ahead and put that behemoth to the side. Pull this little guy off, and now we have access to the side cover. He's struggling over there using a gas can. Pretty silly. Anywho, let's go ahead over here, drain the oil. I am almost guaranteed to spill something, so let's cross our fingers on this. Go ahead and get out that drain plug. I did loosen it. It was not that loose whenever I was riding, because that would not be good. Okay. And there she goes. Oh, that's a lot of mess. This oil isn't that bad. It's just the break-in oil. So I played around with it in for break-in with the governor and everything. Now that the break-in's over, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this governor, and we're gonna send her to the moon. Now that the oil is gone, let's go ahead and take off this side cover. Alrighty. I had to grab some towels just in case we make a mess because that would not be good. Let's make sure we're not tearing the gasket. Oh, they were good. And there's the cam. Look at that plastic cam. Ew. Would you look at that? Just like that 224 build we did. Plastic. No bueno. Set that to the side. Looks like we didn't really spill that much. Okay, I had to take off the valve cover because these lifters are not wanting to comply and they just want to fall. So now they are going on the towel. Let's go ahead and turn this crank to the side. Ooh, she's still hot. Literally just ran it. So I need to get a better position where the governor is. Maybe we can just take that spark plug out. All right, let's go ahead and get this boring stuff off. Like this carburetor area. This carburetor intake air box off. All right. Move these to the side. Pull that guy. Get all that restrictiveness. Now that we got the gas tank to the side, let's go ahead and get this governor arm bolt out. Yeah, once we get this bolt out, this arm will be able to just slip right down. We'll slip this arm off, and then there's a little clip that we can move. Like that. There she goes. That is off, and we can throw this away. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and get this little clip out, like that. And it'll let this little arm fall in. And we just gotta make sure we can turn the crank to be able to get it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just cut this little thing. I know some people can get it without having to cut it, but it's really annoying and I don't really wanna have to deal with it, so off it goes. Okay. off that thing goes, and then let me clean it off. All right, there you go, got it. I literally just tried to pretty much break this thing apart. I don't know how people get it so easily. This thing's freaking hard to get in there or get out of there. All right, now let's go ahead and plug this hole with a bolt. All right, let's go ahead and get this bolt in there like this, and let's get some thread sealer on it. Alrighty, bolt is all plugged in there, all good to go. Let's go ahead and get that cam, which is way over there. Okay, got the cam. Let's go ahead and put this back. Let's make sure we line up these holes though. Okay, got that hole, and then this hole's right here. See if y'all see a little better. There we go. Okay, let's get this in there. There we go. Holes lined up. Oh, you know what's funny? I forgot the lifters. Okay, lifters are in there. Now let's go ahead and get the cam. For real this time. Cam's in there, lifters are in there. Let's go ahead and get this side cover on. It's all good. All right, let's go ahead and get these bolts in there. All right, that's all in there. Let's go ahead and get these lifters in to their holes. There we go, lifters on. Let's go ahead and get the valve cover on. Get these right here. The gasket is in there. Let's go ahead and move to the carburetor side. Remember when I said the gasket was in there? All right guys, it's been a minute, but I made up this little linkage and it's very jank right here. And all it literally allows you to do is completely ignore anything over here with that governor part and just wide open or off. As you can see, it's just wide open or off. And I really don't like this. Your whole like throttle is literally just on this piece of metal right here, the little bitty thing. And I've had many runaways on this. So I would highly recommend just ordering a VM22 carburetor for like, what, 25 bucks or something like that. And you will never have that issue. You'll have better performance than this. It's just a lot better. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna continue doing the governor delete with this. Literally after this video, I'm recording a VM22 installation. And yeah, maybe something with a header pipe. I don't know yet. But literally right after this video, we run it, I'm gonna be doing a VM22 installation because I do not trust this. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get the air box. And first put this gasket back on. This guy can now go on here. Get that hose for the valve cover in, and boom. Okay, let's go ahead and tighten these little 10mm nuts right here and right here. Let's tighten those down. I'm pretty sure we're good to go. Let's go ahead and get some oil added to this bad girl. Just a little dash of STP before we start. She's about to run over the grass. Okay, anywho, go ahead and get this oil in. If y'all are wondering where I get this oil filter from, I get a lot of comments about that. It's actually from the box of the Predator 224 motor. This is just comes in the spares that you get. Like you get like a jet, some jets, a few other stuff, odds and ends, but this is actually included with the 224 motor. So in case y'all were wondering, it's kind of nifty because it's got an angle and it's a lot easier to put oil in here. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and fill this guy up and I'll get you back in a sec. See if we can get her start up. Oh, I gotta turn the fuel on. That might help a little bit. Yeah, turn the fuel on and put this to the run. Anybody see that? Is this loose Oh, okay. Might need to tighten that down or something. Something's going on there. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started on this torque converter installation. So, if I remember correctly, this washer went there. We had a key that went there. Alright, she's in. Get the pulley. And let's put her on there. Okay, got a washer. And then the nut. Let's go ahead and get the impact, the oversized one. Put the battery in the right way. Go ahead and tighten this guy down. Youch. That's tight. Let's go ahead and get this little washer, spacer guy. That there. Get this pulley with the bearing. That's so nice. Never seen that. They're always a bushing. Put this on there. Then we get this guy with these little flat spaces towards you. And no, remember? I did that last time. Belt. Because it's not fun to put this belt on whenever you have that little thing in there. Make sure that little slanted part is towards you, because this little belt doesn't have an engine direction. So most of the belts have a little thing saying engine this way, but this guy don't. So that goes there. Got the actual driver, and she's going on there. Go ahead and get the cover. Cover goes yonder. Get this little washer with all of this Loctite. Got a lot of ugly Loctite in there. We're just gonna throw that thing in there. This thing is getting replaced pretty soon with the Juggernaut, so I am not worried if she comes out. So we're gonna go ahead and tighten this on there. And what do you think? Should I leave the torque converter cover, this guy, on or off? It looks so nice like that, but then this is just ugly. I'll let y'all decide. Should I leave it or should I not? I'm kind of in the middle. I really do like the look of that though. But if this belt breaks, it's gonna slap you to death. So, kind of torn. It just looks so nice. But I'll let y'all decide. Should I keep it or should I not? Tiny impact. Click. All right, she's good. Let's go ahead and start her up. I'm gonna leave the cover off for now. See how she goes. Get some air in there because it gets kind of hot. And let's go start her up and take her for a ride. Let's go ahead and see what this thing can do. There we go. Don't mind those. Currently testing, but yeah, stock exhaust is still on there. Let's go ahead and move this thing around. These brakes are so good. Okay, governor removed. And yeah, let's go test this top speed. Actually, I need to get my app. Brakes are so good. 39.82. Let's try that one more time. All right, boys. That last run on the way back over here, we did 40.45 miles per hour. Did y'all hear the little pop when I killed it? It was pretty funny. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and plan on finding an exhaust. I ordered this one. I don't know if I'm gonna use it because this end over here, it touches like right here, like that. This frame rail right there. I don't know. This one is very old. All I would have to do is heat this little angle right here and bend it a little bit. Might try that one, don't know yet. But over here, we have the main bananas, or whatever you call it. Right here, VM22 carburetor. This right here is a whole heck of a lot safer than the stock carb when you have a governor deleted and you have all of your trust on that stupid little linkage. Now, this has a whole slide in there and is literally connected to your throttle cable. So it's really not coming undone unless you freaking, like, you know, full beans that thing really hard and you have strength of God. But if you don't have the strength of God, this thing will be really freaking reliable. And also a lot more performance because 26 millimeters. I know they say VM22, but it's actually a 26 millimeter carburetor. Saw that in the description. Might test it one day. Anywho, that's going on in the next video. I'm actually recording that right now. So in the meantime, I will catch you in the next one.